Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It's actually been a while since I made a live stream of this game. It's Dark Derpiness, Jaeger Bombastic's brother, and I just like this game, so I decided to go back into it since I haven't done a live stream in a while by myself. As you can see, 170 lost streaks. I've been playing as the Lost a lot. We unlocked him. We're almost finished with him. He completed the heart, Satan, and the dark room. I completed Isaac and the chest. Now, Isaac is the harder boss fight because Satan is actually pretty easy, but he did more work than I did on the Lost, so I have to give him props for that. So yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of Lost runs. I just figured I should live stream because I don't really have anything else to do. So without further ado, let's just get it started. We're going for Boss Rush, and the main reason we're going for Boss Rush is because we are trying to finish the Lost, and we have everything but Boss Rush done. So basically, we're just looking for, you know, one of those items at the coup. That is a horrible item, but I guess it's better to have the item and take it out of the rotation early. Plus, even with the bean, there's good stuff you could do. So I can't rag on the bean too much, because even the bean has its uses at times. Interesting, I'm not one of those great Isaac players. I do consider myself a good Isaac player, but I'm not one of the greatest or the best, you know? But I don't really get to talk about myself that much. So if you don't know me, I'm Dark Derpiness. My brother's Jaeger Bombastic. And I like Isaac. Isaac is one of my all-time favorite rogue shooters, because it's like a rogue shooter basically. It's like an amped up Legend of Zelda. That's how I see it. An amped up Legend of Zelda. Wow, those are two pills that are very similar, which is actually sort of weird because I have Bean and I get a bad fast pill. Alright, hopefully I get the Haunt. The Widow. I like Widow. If you're wondering why I said hopefully I get the Haunt. I'm not like everybody else. I actually prefer getting the Haunt fight early. You know, a lot of people hate the Haunt. He's actually one of my favorite boss fights. As the Lost, I do hate him a little bit, but, you know, whatever. I prefer the Lost on first floor than later, or maybe later than on first floor. If I can get like Synth Oil or something, that'd be great. This is good too. I like Tears Up. Tears Up and Damage Up is basically what I'm looking for. So things like Torn Photo, the Synth Oil, Jesus Juice, Meat, stuff like that. Either damage or tears. Tears is one of my favorite pickups, because even if you're not doing a lot of damage, tears can still put a lot of work in. Like if you have a high tear stat and low damage, you're basically like a machine gun. You know, you're not doing much, but you're doing it fast. Okay. Now, with getting a tears up, you also need to start getting some shot speeds up. And shot speeds are quite important with a high tier stat. Shot speeds and range are very important, and it depends on what shot speed you get. Like the safety pin is a good shot speed and range up. The mom items, mom's heels, mom's lipstick, those things, those are really good too, because they're like all range up. High tier stat, as I said, high shot speed. Unless you get one with coal, in which case this is actually perfect, because I'm shooting a lot of low damaging tiers that pick up damage the farther they go. By the way, while I am not the best Isaac player, as I've said before, I do consider myself an expert in Isaacology. I'm an Isaacologist, and basically, for me, what that means, because it's not a real word, for me what that means is basically just show me an item and I can automatically tell you what it is. This is bad. This is really bad. These are some trash items. So I think I'm gonna have to depend on boss items. Monstro's really good. We can just freeze him in place, drop a bomb in there, get some decent damage net on him. He's already half dead. Gonna have to check my time after this fight, because I do want to. Oh, well, that was just bad. That was just bad gameplay. Curse of the Lost is pretty bad. But it is basement, so I will give it a spin because I prefer basement to cellar. So, this really sucks. Since you guys haven't. So all champions have double health. If you want to know why I went silent there, it's just because I was trying to count how many what's it called? How many hits it takes to kill a champion? I didn't even get here. Well, as you guys can see, I'm not the best Isaac player. Rooms like this are easy. I think there's a room very similar to this in the room. By the way, if anyone has seen it, I found a really weird room layout. It's a basement room layout, and it's weird because there's an enemy from the womb in it, but it's only one enemy from the womb. So if you've seen the room layout, it's basically like it's a room like this, but like there's like a square in the middle of the room that's dug out so you can't walk over it, and then a tentacle in the middle of the room. I don't know what the, ooh, Mr. Mega. Items are already better. And don't worry guys, we go into the shop and you see my donation machine is zero. Because I'm a noob and I don't use the donation machine. It's because I finished the donation machine. Luck down, puberty, right? Wow, those were all bad pills. Oh, this range is atrocious. You know, one thing that would fix this run right up? Number one, the number one pill would actually fix this run up pretty well. Or not number one pill, what am I talking about? The number one drop, the item. If you don't know what number one is, basically, I think it ups your kills either by 1 or by 2. But it decreases your range by 2. So your range becomes like atrocious, but your tier stat is like really high. It's like the soy milk. Okay. Curse of the Maze. I actually didn't know if you had that. The Dookie of Flies. I think I can actually kill him with a Mr. Mega Bomb. If I can get it in there. I think this is the one who spawns giant flies. Ah. Yeah, he spawns mosquitoes. I thought he just could. Ooh, acorn. Alright. Growth Hormones is one of my personal favorite items. For a boss fight. For 2 reasons. One, it is a damage up and a speed up. 2, it's an easy way to get the syringe. If you're wondering like, why I point out syringes, it's because things like that'll be implemented in Afterbirth, things like the spun transformation. And let me just talk a little bit about Afterbirth. I don't know when it's gonna be released. I really hope it's gonna be released in the next couple of weeks. Oh crap! That could have been a good run. Those are 2 really good items. But I'm not gonna feel any type of way about it. This is the thing, I don't really get that mad when I lose the loss, unless it's like a super good run. Like if I die with like holy mantle, dead cat, no dead cat, so I'm just gonna kill myself, retry. If you don't succeed at first try, try again. As they say. It actually took me a while to unlock the loss, not because I didn't know how to do it. I did know how to do it. I just ended up screwing it up in like so many different ways. It was actually quite ridiculous. And then I did it, and then I found out like the way to tell if you did it correctly because Azazel's soul will be red when you die. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, I got really excited because I thought it was quad chat. It is Infestation. Infestation is not a bad item, however. I actually like Infestation. I like it more than Infestation 1. Because Infestation 1 is basically like Spider Guppy. Or not Spider Guppy, what's it called? What's that move where you get hit and flies come out of you? I think it's like a form of Infestation. If I really wanted to, I could farm this room for spiders. I could do stuff like that. month. I'm not going to go into the curse stream because I don't want to throw away this run. I actually like Infestation 2 a lot. It's one of my personal favorites. If you can get Infestation 1 and 2 on the same run, bravo to you. Also, if you can get like Tech 1 and Tech 2 on the same run, that's also like a really fortunate circumstance. Definitely gonna do this. There's no reason not to. Critic's Head. A little bit of payout. Tinted Rocks. I have not been paying attention. Now you guys could be asking like, hey, Derp, why are you looking for Tinted Rocks? You're the Lost. You don't need Spirit Hearts. Yes, I know I don't need Spirit Hearts, but for those of you who are new to the game, or you know they're just started playing it, well that's technically new to the game. For those of you who just started playing Isaac, once you blow up 100 rocks, and this is something I recommend you do early, there is a item that can appear if you blow up Tinted Rocks instead of like Spirit Hearts. It is called the Small Rock, and the Small Rock is a damage up. It'll only tell you a damage up, but it's actually a damage up, a tears up, and a speed down. The speed down and the tears up are pretty small. The damage up is pretty good though. Meat. I was gonna say meat of cube. Cube of meat. Cube of meat, I personally like it better than, what's it called? I personally like it more than, I like it more than Ball Advantage, and if you're saying, well, they're the same thing, they drop from the same boss, yada yada yada. I understand what you're saying with like the whole, like, they're basically the same thing, but if you're like not new to Isaac, you actually know that that isn't true. Yes, they drop from the same boss fight, and yes, they are very similar, because they both, you know, transform into something bigger if you get more than one, but, oh, well, that was just me being stupid, but if you don't know, getting Cube of Meat is actually a higher damaging orbital, and I think I have a minor nosebleed right now, because my nose hurts a little bit, oh, and I'm not looking down at my hand because I'm playing, hold on, let me clear this. No, just I'm a little bit runny. Sorry, people didn't need to hear that. You don't need to hear about my thickness. Alright, are we good? We're good. This is one of my favorite big rooms, not because it's like, I just like it for no reason, it's one of my favorites because it's the easiest big, or one of the easiest big rooms. Alright. Jesus, we're already almost 20 minutes in, and I still haven't made it past like the first couple of floors. It's pretty sad, especially for me, because that's a milestone. Like, that's why I named it Losing It with the Lost, guys. See, I only win with the Ross. With the Ross. I only live with the Lost. I only win with the Lost if I have like an exponentially good run. Like, if I have, like, Holy Mantle, Dead Cat, I had, like, one of the best Lost runs the other day. It was Holy Mantle, Dead Cat, Polyphemus, and, Lump of Coal. It was one of, I'm not even, oh, what? Excuse me, but I don't know how that hit me. Please, just, I can't even. I'd rather just restart, take my loss and restart. Is this Virgo? Nope. Yes, I know Virgo makes all pills good pills, but so does PhD. I did not see that spider coming in. Okay, now I'm just playing like trash for no reason. Just keep moving. That could be Small Rock, so if I get a bomb, I'm definitely gonna come back here. I almost went into the shop accidentally. I did get a bomb, so let's go back. Blow up that thing to the rock. Oh my god. Might as well go to the shop. Look, ooh, humbling bundle. If I can get 4 more cents at the end of the store, and I shouldn't not be able to get 5 cents at the end of the store. Alright, oh, that's disappointing. 2 tinted rocks, 2 chances that it could be small rock. I forget what the percentage of like small rock drops are, but come on, like if I could just get to the first deal with the devil, and it's like, if I get brimstone, this could be a 1 run. And I'm not just saying that because I'm like super cocky, and I am, don't get me wrong, I'm like really cocky when I play Isaac, but it's like, well, if I get brimstone, then like, I don't know, I feel like I play better when I have brimstone. Mongo is actually my favorite familiar, other than Little Brimstone, because Mongo, he shoots the fastest. He's basically like a high-speed Brother Bobby. He's basically like, when you have starting damage, he's like a shot doubler. Like having double tap in Call of Duty. By the way, that last Call of Duty stream we did, that was depressing. We rewatched it when we were done, and like, there was like random periods of silence for no reason. And I don't know why. I forget what we were doing that day, like I have really bad memory. By the way, anybody here listen to Bo Burnham? The comedian? Yes, he makes like comedic music. Ludovico technique. This could be a saving grace. Now, if you didn't know, since I don't make much Isaac streams, nobody really knows my favorite. Strange. It just exploded for no reason, it like spontaneously combusted. They had random heart-stopping syndrome. That's a joke. That's a reference to something else. It's a reference to something I read the other day. There's a disease called like random heart-stopping syndrome, and I think that's like the actual name of the disease, or the syndrome, I guess. So when people with people who are perfectly healthy just drop dead for no reason. And it's still like super unexplainable. High Priestess. Ooh. Oh baby. Alright. So basically, now people might be wondering, so why do you ever want like tears up and shot speed ups with Ludovico technique? Because you know, you don't fire tears anymore, it's just one big tear. Tears actually makes it hit, like, so if you notice when I put it over something, it hits multiple times at intervals. Basically, having a higher tier stat fixes those intervals, like it makes them like higher intervals, so it attacks more often. And shot speed ups make it just move faster. But like, as it says, shot speed. If I can get damage though, it'd be great. This is a speed up, so I can like maneuver. The Haunt. I was actually saving my High Priestess card for you. Jesus. Oh, that's some doo-doo. Man, that's really depressing, actually. Wow, that's really depressing that I lost that run. Alright, here we go. I said this in my last Isaac stream. I am not that good at commentary. I have a YouTube channel. It's been dead for quite some time now. I'm thinking of reviving it. I sort of want to. And technically this is its own YouTube channel, but I have another YouTube channel where I play like Minecraft and stuff. I think like my most recent video was either last year or like a year and a half ago. I don't know, I had like a lot of friends I played with last year. I had great times on YouTube, you know? Like, just... like, anti-grav, it's not bad. If I get brimstone, this is actually gonna gimp me horribly. So if I'm Brimstone, I'm sadly not going to be able to take it. Like, let me rephrase that. If I get Brimstone, then I will be able to take it, but it will be horribly gimped Brimstone. Tears up. Puberty is not a bad pill. I know it does like the whole bad pill and sound effect, but it's just like one of those pills that just does nothing. Sort of like I found pills. I don't know if anybody here is like an original Isaac fan, like the original Isaac games, or the original Isaac game. Anybody who's watching this has actually played it, but there was. If you've been playing Isaac since it was like a Flash game, then you know what I'm talking about. If you remember the I Found Pills, you remember a lot of things. And one of the things people were like super happy for in Afterbirth is they brought back some of the older pills. Why is he like? Was he just doing that because I wasn't like directly in front of him? See, I would like it if I can get Spectral Tears or something, which is why I think Afterbirth Lost is way better. He rammed himself into me. I actually got a little scared there. I jumped a little bit. So let's see. This is an easy room. Okay, that was just me sucking at aiming. I'm trying to think of the perks of this boss fight. Whoa, he like knew where I was going. He could drop Mr. Mega, or like a lot of bombs, or a bomb and a troll bomb, because he's a douchebag. I was really hoping for Mr. Mega, just for two reasons. One, so it gets out of item rooms, and two, so that I'm like trying to think. Like, I gotta talk today. Come on. Oh, it's depressing. Ooh, petrified poop. Alright guys, so basically at this point, wow, these are some, excuse me, I was standing over a rock. I was gonna say, those are some lucky poops because I got petrified poop and, a spirit heart. There was one time where I got like 3 spirit hearts and when I used a card against humanity. Is that Judas's Shadow? I can't even take that. And if you want to know why I can't take that, you're new to Isaac. Basically, I need an item. Like, I can't just go, even if it's like a horrible, even if it's a horrendous item. Like, I'm not saying Judas's Shadow is a bad item, because I love Judas's Shadow. It's especially good if you're playing as Judas and you pick it up, because then when you turn into Judas, you're still playing as Judas, but that's the problem. So, the problem with Judas's Shadow with the Lost, so basically, when you die with Judas's Shadow, you come back to life as Dark or Dank Judas, whatever you want to call him. You come back as Dark Judas. Dark Judas, basically, he does Judas damage. If you don't know, Judas is the highest starting damage of any character other than Azazel. And, you know, you get a damage up, you get 2 black hearts. Now, the reason this sucks for characters like the Lost, you would be like, yeah, but couldn't you just kill yourself as the Lost, and then instead of dying in one hit, you can last a little longer? Joker. If I can find a way to revive myself. If I can find a way to revive myself. Suicide King. Wow. This actually makes me feel some type of way. I'm actually like feeling like I'm like really giddy and happy. Oh, 2020. Oh, it's so good. I'm not even being sarcastic. This is actually one of my favorite items because it's one of the only tier where like changes the number of tiers and it doesn't affect your tier stat. So if I can get a high tier stat, like I don't even need damage. I'm basically dealing double damage. Small rock. Was not small. That was the shop, and I'm definitely gonna go back for it. What is this? Judgment? I got really scared because I thought it was a demon judgment. Bogo bombs. Bogo bombs, I really don't like. Oh, well, I guess I can donate to him. Aw, he's one of the greedy beggars. But normally the greedy beggars either never pay out or they just drop really good things. basically, if you don't know how beggars work in this game, basically, you give him coins, keys, or hearts if it's a demon judgment. Coins, keys, or hearts if it's a key judgment. 2. Amnesia. How come every time I pick up the Suicide King card, it does the Card Against Humanity graphic? If you're wondering why I'm going back, I did not get my second item room. If you don't know why there's 2 on this floor instead of 1, it's because we are on an XL floor. These guys with 2020 are actually really easy to kill. Loki's horns, basically, if you don't know what it did, that was the little effect you just saw where I shot 4, like, yeah, out of every direction. The reason I stopped to test it out for a little bit was because I thought Loki's horns synergized with, what's it called? With 2020, so you shot like 2 tiers in 4 directions, which would have been really cool. Now, but this does mean that if I find Ipecac, I cannot take it, which does depress me a little bit, because Ipecac is one of my all-time favorite items, just because of how overpowered it can make your run. This is an orbital, which is good, because I guess, you know, I can block shots. It's Ball of Bandage, not the good one. Yeah, Monstro. Monstro's the real MVP. I like him as a boss. Maybe not as a person, but as a boss fight, I'd prefer him to Alive. I'd prefer him to the Haunt, to the Widow. Oh my god, the one time I tried to move out the way, too. 2020. 2020. I lost 2020 because of Monstro. Oh my god, I am horrible. How did I lose that run? That's what depresses me about the loss. Like, you can have such a good run, and then you run into that one enemy that's like, yeah, this isn't that hard, and then that one stray bullet flies across the room. This is Pyromaniac. Oh, it's Pyromaniac. I can't take damage on the mom fight. Oh my god, Pyromaniac. So basically, if you don't know how Pyromaniac works, wow. I was expecting some spiders. I got the quarter. I got the quarter. Floor 1, first pot I broke open. I got the quarter. Callus? I'll take it over Swallow's Penny. Basically, yep, these guys' explosions can't hurt me. Like, their contact damage still deals damage, but their explosions can't hurt me anymore. So if you don't know how Pyromaniac works, if you're playing as any other character as the Lost, that has a better effect. Ooh, this is real good. Mom's purse, I'll take it, and I'll take my key back. Thank you very much. And let's get out of here. So basically, if you don't know how Pyromaniac works, with the Lost, it loses half of its effect. So basically, it has the "it hurts so good" effect, which basically means if you take damage from an explosion, you actually get healed instead of taking damage. So explosion damage is transferred into health. I believe it heals you either a half or a full red heart. I can't remember. I think it actually scales with the floor you're on. I can just try to milk this. Got 1 penny. Ooh. This actually, I didn't realize it. Pyromaniac. So if I find like Mr. Mega, then this can actually be like a really. I can actually just run in there and start tossing bombs like crazy. Alright, please just kill him. Just end him. End him. Kill him! What the hell? This is why I hate starting damage. I wasted a lot of bombs in that fight for no reason. Please, damage up. Curved Horn. Broken Ankh. Ooh, I am begrudgingly taking Broken Ankh. And if you want to know why it's begrudgingly, because this is another one of those things. It's like if you've played Isaac, you know what the Broken Ankh does. So basically, the Broken Ankh, you have a 50% chance to come back to life when you die. So basically, when you pick this up, if you're playing as a normal character with a health bar, next to the health bar, you're gonna see a ×1 question mark. So it's going to say ×1, and then after ×1, it's going to say question mark. So there's only a chance it'll bring you back. But it doesn't bring you back as the character you're playing as. It brings you back as Blue Baby, who is not the worst character you can be brought back as. He's definitely not the best character you can be brought back as. Technically, he is the worst character you can be brought back as. Oh my god. I'm gonna put my remote on charge. Let me just get my charger out of my laptop. There we go. Alright, so these are free bombs, and then this is an XL floor, so we get 2 items. Infamy, one of my favorite items. Basically, if you're staring at somebody, if you're looking at somebody, or if they hit you in the direction your mask is facing, you don't take any damage. Unless it's like an explosive shot. So, actually, Infamy Pyromaniac has a great combo. Because you can't take explosive damage, and you block shots from the front. I almost thought I had Pyromaniac, so I was about to let him come towards me and explode. And then I was like, wait, I don't have Pyro anymore, do I? Well, Pyromaniac, because Pyro and Pyromaniac are 2 different items. Pyro just gives you 99 bombs. There's Pyro, and then there's Boom. Pyro is the better version of Boom, because if you don't know what Boom is, basically it just gives you 10 bombs. I was hoping for a crawl space, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'd like? I'd like a black market to show up. And if you don't know what a black market is, basically it's like a shop, but you trade hearts instead. Now, again, if you're new to Isaac, the whole, wait, but the Lost doesn't have any hearts to trade. Exactly, my good friend. Since he doesn't have any hearts, he gets every Deal with the Devil / black market item for free, because he doesn't have any hearts to give away. You are a soul, you have no souls to give away, basically. Are you a wizard? No, I am not. Ugh. This room sucks with Are You a Wizard, like, especially. There's certain rooms that suck more with Are You a Wizard than others. So basically, if you don't know what Are You a Wizard is, basically, you see how my tears are shooting in a V shape now? That's what Are You a Wizard is. It's a pill that changes the way your tears fire. There we go. I was like waiting. So basically, it takes a minute to wear off. Exactly 1 minute, 60 seconds. It takes 60 seconds to wear off. 60 seconds, by the way. It's a great game. Recommend you check it out. It's Jason Cub Scouts. He's a pretty good guy. Just from the whole, you know. I gotta love how I go from the Binding of Isaac to the 60 seconds video game. But, you know. That's how it is. Just randomness. Wow. Of course the item room wouldn't be up here. Of course the item room would be all the way in Albuquerque. Excuse me, that hit me in the... Oh, I see actually what... I'm not even mad that I lost. Ooh. I couldn't see anything because the seller thing, the banner for seller, blocked my view of everything. I really need to turn... Okay. I'm pretty sure he literally just skimmed the hair on me. You don't get the joke there. I'm the ghost of a bald kid. He skimmed the hair on me. I believe now I can shoot slowing shots. Plus, I look adorable. I look like Gish. You don't get that reference. You better stop watching this live stream then. You don't get that reference. Basically, you don't get the reference. It's a Super Meat Boy reference. For those of you who haven't played Super Meat Boy, it was made by the same people who made this game. Yada yada yada. But as I said, I am not the best Isaac player, which is why you can see my lose streak is incredibly high. God damn. I am hyped for Afterbirth to come out because that means that the Lost will not be absolute trash. Because if you don't know, again, people who are watching this, on my little view counter, there's one person watching this. Somebody sent me a message. Oh dear God, it's probably the person who's watching this. So, I shall Oh, I don't know if the guy who just sent me that was watching the stream. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to go check a message, but I'm pretty sure there was a guy watching the stream just now, and I'm pretty sure it was the guy who just sent me a message, and he's a douchebag. But he's a cool guy. The guy who just sent me a message, he's a pretty cool guy. He's just trying to troll me because I'm not done with the Lost yet. But for his opinion, and if you're the one guy who's watching, the guy who just sent me that message, joke's on you, I'm almost done with the Lost. The only reason I'm playing as him so I can do boss rush. Yuck yuck. Haha. Joke's on you. Nah, I'm just really bad at this game, guys. I really like when people send me messages during stream. It gives me a sense of community, I guess. Dun 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 dun. Pheromones. God. I have like an on and off. Okay then. Well. Yeah, I'm so good at this game, right, guys? Ooh, Bob's Curse. Normally I'd be complaining about an item like this, but I actually, ooh my god. Alright guys, this is a way better start than what I've had. Small Rock, Bob's Curse, I can't complain. A little bit of, oh my god, and no enemies. Give me all that dank cashola. If I can get a key, I can almost guarantee there's going to be a humbling bundle in the shop. Somebody try and prove me wrong. Other than Isaac. They're probably gonna prove me wrong just so I look like an idiot. In front of you, my one precious viewer. I don't know who you are. You know, you can send me a message or something. You know, we can become great friends. But, okay, I am trash. Thanks. Thanks for that reminder, Isaac. Basically, you don't know what reminder it just gave me. No matter how good your run is, can't get too cocky, or else you're gonna pull a dark derpiness and trash yourself. This is This is Pyro, and it's funny because before a little while back, actually, I think it was like 3 minutes ago, I had Pyro Maniac, and I was talking about like, oh, great, I have Pyro, and then I was like, wait, no, Pyro and Pyromaniac are two different items. I can actually open this now. It makes me feel good, because if this is in Isaac's room, I'm going to be happy. It is, but it has a soiled bed, so it is not worth it. If it was Cellar, I probably would have skipped the floor, because it probably would have been the Haunt fight. So, if I can find like an Awaz rune, or some dank cashola to go to the shop and get like a shop item. Up, down, you know, I take pills in combat just to see if they are combat pills. If you don't know, combat pills are basically pills that do like, there's a pill called Lemon Party. You leave a pool of urine beneath you. I'm trying to keep it kid friendly. So, you know, we're gonna say urine or pee-pee, whatever. Ooh, how did I not die there? You wanna know why? Because I'm a master. I am a god diddly master. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, kids. Look how MLG this boss fight's gonna be. Ooh, look at that. Hitting him with all the shots. Oh, killed the gurgling. Step to me, scrub. Step to me, scrub lord. Ooh, yes. Oh, so good. Look at all that good damage. Look at it. Oh, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that. Ooh, you know, oh, that was probably a mistake. I could have took it, and if I find D4, I'm going to be really mad, because the D4, that could have been reroll fodder. So we're actually going to use bombs here. You should try it, you might like it. Oh, apparently he likes the taste of bomb in his mouth, everybody. Oh, look at that. This is how you use Pyro to use the best of its abilities, right here. Just wasting it on an envy fight. And my one viewer quit again. Joke's on. Ooh, joke's on all these people. I am. You know what? I don't even care if I don't get viewers on live streams. I just have a good time doing them. I don't know why. Just the fact that I could talk to myself and not sound like an idiot for doing it, because there's a chance that somebody's listening. So I enjoy it. I enjoy the feeling of live streaming. Just, ooh, I could be dead here. I was dead there. Oh, gross. Yeah. Look at them hot jukes, everybody. Look at them hot jukes. Ooh, I am analytical, cold, and I'm a baller. Just like the left brain. If you don't get that reference, then look up Bo Burnham, left brain, right brain. If you don't know who Bo Burnham, okay. If you don't know who Bo Burnham is, he's one of my personal favorite comedians. He makes music and stuff. He's a pretty good comedian. I like him. He's pretty good. I started listening to one of his songs recently, just because, and I don't care what people feel about this. I listened to one of his songs because, you know, I'm part of the Undertale fandom, and I found a video about it, and I was just like, oh, this looks interesting, part of the fandom, yada yada yada, I could check it out. And then, you know, I checked the video out, and then I was like, huh, you know, this song actually sounds pretty good and funny. Let me go listen to it for real. And then I listened to the song, it was like, actually it was a pretty good song. Even though the thing with comedians singing is they are not very good at it. By the way, there's a viewer, and I'm pretty sure it's the same guy and or girl. Not sexist. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy and or girl. Mainly because, and if it is, then whatever, but it's just freaking me out. Make up your mind. What? Voice crack. Where? I was gonna say, where did that half heart come from? And I was like, do Tinted Dogs give out half hearts now? That's trash if they do, but then I realized that I'm just an idiot, and that's not how it works. Ooh, guys, you see how good I am? This stream has already almost been going on for an hour. I've been playing Isaac for just about an hour now, which is sort of insane, but it's still really early in the day. I just have a request to you guys. I know it's a bad thing to do on PlayStation, you know, like the whole. I'm not like I'm not like just gonna like make live streams just like get a lot of people riled up about me, and then just be like, hey, you know, if I'm not gonna keep posting content unless you do something, but help a brother out. Support me on YouTube, and if you have a phone, support me on iFunny if you know what that is, because I need the support, guys. It's most of my accounts on things like that, iFunny, YouTube, they're mainly dead. This is Leo. I'm not taking that. Alright. We're gonna try like 5 more runs, and then I'm gonna stop playing Isaac, and I might live stream, like, I don't know. You guys, you know, I want to talk to that guy who was just watching my live stream, because I'm pretty sure he sent me the message. He sent me a message that said winner. This is cancer. It is. Like, see, if you're wondering why I left Leo behind last time, Leo is trash on the Lost. And if you don't know why Leo is trash on the Lost, Leo's trash on the Lost for one reason and one reason only. Okay, guys, you know what? This is where I end my live stream. I had a really fun time doing it. And you guys can join me next time. This was Dark Derpiness. I play a lot of games, PS4. Check me out on YouTube. The Derp Does It All. THEDERP DOESITALL all together. The Derp Does It All. Check me out on iFunny. TBOI Azazel X Eve. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.